So consider this problem statement. So it states that the angles of a triangle are in arithmetic progression and the number of degrees in the least is to be number of radians in the greatest as 60 is to pi. Find the difference between the largest and the smallest angles in degrees, right? So here we'll consider, let the angles be, so one will be a minus d, let's say, the other one a, and the next one as a plus d. So since it is already mentioned that the angles of the triangle are in arithmetic progression, so I have taken those numbers in such a way so that the common difference is d, right? Now I'll proceed with this equation, right? So in this part here, from this given statement we can write that a minus d plus a plus d. So sum of three angles of a triangle, we know the property, that is 180 degrees, right? That is pi. And if I resolve this part, it is given that the least angle, that is given as a, right? So if I resolve this part, so in this I will get the value of a as 60 degrees, right? So you can observe here, this negative d and positive d cancels out, and 3 times a, so let me write it this step actually, 180 degrees. And from this we can say that my a will be equal to 60 degrees. Now once this part is done, I'll be using the next part of the problem statement here. So again, proceeding further, this can be written as the, I'll be using the ratio, right? So here the smallest angle will be a minus d and the largest will be a plus d times, I have to convert this into degrees, right? So here I'll multiply with the factor 180 over pi. Now this will be equal to 60 over pi radians. Now on resolving this further, we can write it here. This one can be written as 1/3. This one can be written as 1/3, right? And from this equation, so if I solve this particular equation, so from this we can say that 4 times d will be equal to 2 times a, and from this we can compute the value of d as half of a, and that will be equal to 30 degrees, right? So from this we can just note down the angles as, so one of the angle is 30 degree, other one is 60 degrees, and the other one is 90 degrees, right? So the difference, now it is asking the difference between the largest and smallest angle. So in that case the answer will be 90, right? So 90 minus 30, that would be 60 degrees. So 60 is the answer for this problem statement.